And in this video, I want to tell you how my journey to learn English began and who helped me along the way. It all started when I was in the 6th or 7th grade. I often watched the TV, especially movies, that literally sucked me into their world. And one day, while watching another movie, I heard my first phrase in English. It was something incredible. I fell in love with this language from the very first sounds, its intonation, its manner of speech, and even the way people who speak it look. I immediately ran to my mother and asked, Mom, what is this language? Where does it speak and can I learn it too? And after learning the answers to my questions, I started watching movies exclusively in English because this language captivated me. I wanted to listen to how people speak, how they communicate with each other, and this became one of my favorite activities. After some time, I started attending English courses, but at first it seemed to me that learning a foreign language was something extremely difficult. However, after a while, I realized that it's everything depends on ourselves and, of course, on the teacher. At that moment, I realized that I must study hard despite the difficulties. As I went through the different teachers, I gradually realized which of them really helped me reach the level I am at today. And I want to tell you some of them who played an important role in my education. My first teacher, Sevara. She was the one who gave me the opportunity to learn the basics of English. At that time, she was teaching at a center called HDP, for which I am very grateful to her and this center. And I was in the 7th grade and had almost finished it. And when we got told that in our school opening a new specialized class, I took the test and was anxiously waiting the result. The next day, they called my mother and asked that I was successfully passed the selection. And this moment became a real confirmation for me that my efforts weren't in vain. I spent my summer holidays thinking about where to continue to study. And then when I returned to the new special class, I realized that there were uh, the children who, like me, wanted to study. And a month or two later, my class teacher, Lola Valerna, who also opened her own English course, suggested that I join. I agreed, and it was the best of, of my decisions. Her lessons were interesting and effective. She knew how to find an approach to each child, knowing exactly what their difficulties were, and helping overcome them. And after completing the course with Lola Valena, my mother told me that I go to a teacher named Dastan. But at first, I doubted whether he could be a good teacher. But when I met him, I realized that I was wrong because he fluently speaks in English and his style of communication inspired me. And since then, I tried not to miss a single one of his lessons. But even after completing this course, I didn't expect that another teacher, outstanding teacher, was waiting for me, Shahriar. Now I continue to study with him, and he became the best teacher for me because in every lesson he finds something new and interesting that inspires us. Time flies in his lessons. So I want to graduate to all my teachers, those who already helped me and those who continue to teach me. Thank you for your knowledge, support, and patience.